Hey there, beer tubers! Welcome back to Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews. Here with Sith at Sith Manor and the Fuzz. We're sorry that Dice Almighty had to be absent tonight, but we're gonna do episode 700 without him.
Oh my god!
We drank so much fucking beer. We drank a lot of beer together, guys.
Indeed.
Even Jesse. Well, we don't have to forget him. He's just a cop out and couldn't come tonight.
No. He's probably been to more of them than me.
That's true.
Yeah, I think his rate beer numbers is up over like 1,200 now. It's gross. I mean, really, I've had over 800 beers myself. I just haven't reviewed them all.
True.
Speaking of which, let's start reviewing this one. This is St. Bernardus Abbas 12, and it's a fairly old bottle. This is
number 700?
This is number 700. Might as well. This is actually a pretty good, decent beer to review for 700. And where's the date on it? 10%.
Alcohol.
Yeah, I know, 10% ABV.
And it's a nice big bottle, so we got all full glasses.
Now, I don't know if I'll post the other one first, the triple, but this is their Abbott beer. It's like a quadruple. I think Abbott maybe is a little darker.
It's their quad.
Yeah, it's basically their quad. But it's like quad and Abbott. I think quad is a little lighter than an Abbott.
It's not a
Like,
beer.
Neither one are light, but one's like lighter than a quad. Or a quad's lighter than an Abbott. An Abbott is the style of like West Flatiron 12. And that's why they call this Abbott 12. And actually this has a little bit of a tie-in history to West Flatiron 12, which we did for episode 500 on this channel. And the big thing about this one here is that, like, West Flatiron's an old brewery. All of the Trappist breweries are, except for I think there's like a new one that just got their on Spencer in Massachusetts. And at first they had a contract, but West Flatiron had a contract with the company that brews St. Bernardus now to brew West Flatiron beers. But when they started in like the early 90s, I think it was like 89, 90, something like that, when they came up with the branding for Authentic Trappist, where they had the little hexagon logo on the bottles. And as part of those rules, they had to say, like, in order to be a Trappist beer, it has to be brewed within the abbey itself. Well, for worldwide production, West Flatiron was producing their beer off-site at another brewery that had the license and the yeast and all the recipes to brew their beers before. And what happened was they had to shut down that external production brewery in order to comply. And that's where St. Bernardus came from, because they were allowed to just simply keep making the recipes with the original yeast. And St. Bernardus Abbott 12 is actually West Flatiron 12 pre-1990. And Abbott, the thing is, West Flatiron 12 is considered to be one of the finest beers in the world. And the biggest thing about that is that they've changed their yeast. They don't use the same yeast anymore. So this is the original West Flatiron yeast from the 50s to the 80s. And so we're going to take a look at this one. Hopefully this hasn't turned to vinegar.
This beer isn't from the 80s.
This beer is not from the 80s. It's
from the 50s.
I don't know if it's from the late 2000s. But it's a fairly old bottle that Sith has been sitting on for a while. And
don't kill the light.
I really don't want to hit the light. I don't want to hit the light. We're holding our breath here.
Woo! Oh man, that went out to the hallway.
Did it scare off the dog?
No, but I don't want the dog looking at that.
Ah, shit. You gotta drink your water there, Seth. And you too.
Fuck.
Winner! And I still didn't get it.
Pass me my glass.
I can't. Pour in a beer. Here, drink your water. Oh, there's lots of this going around.
That's why I said full glasses for all.
Yeah.
All of 10% alcohol!
I'm sure Seth will approve that I gave him like most of a glass. And you want to get drunk too, don't you?
Drunk? No!
Yeah, you want to get drunk.
Yeah.
I know you want to get drunk.
No! You have to look at me.
I gotta get up in the morning, so I can't get too drunk.
I have to get up in the morning too.
So do I.
Well, then drink more. It'll help you sleep.
Not only did it go from here, off the wall at the other end of the table, but it also went into the bathroom.
Nice. Ricochet. Alright, so looking at that.
That's dark.
It's dark, but you can see through it. You get this like raisiny appearance.
It's your...
Who's messaging
It's
us?
mine. It's my wife.
No.
I'm not that drunk yet. Alright. Yeah.
Beautiful beer.
Looks like root
I'm
beer.
almost thinking though, like that. Yeah, it does
Yeah.
look like root beer. It's got this apricot kind of ruby color to it, yellowy down at the bottom, but mostly this dark amber beer.
A tan head.
Tan head. I didn't get a lot, but then again, I didn't pour it aggressively.
I got a
You've got
finger.
this.
I
You
got
know what?
I
That looks
have
like
a
almost like a British
beautiful
beer. That's
glass
a beautiful glass of
of
that.
beer.
All right, let's give it a sniff.
Nice, good lacing.
Oh, that smells delicious.
Pruny.
I'm getting raisins
yeah.
and prunes and chocolate,
This right here is why I like.
and you get this
Quads.
this tart, tannic kind of quality to the yeast as well. Holy cow, does that smell beautiful?
Rich, very rich. Not too rich,
Get it up my nose.
but a
It's like-
very
What would
sexy
be wrong with me? I
smelling
want this in
beer.
my nose.
Smelly,
This is nice.
smooth beer.
A sexy smelling beer.
Man, I would get an air freshener for my car that smelled like that.
All right, well, let's see how it tastes.
Yeah. Down the hatch, folks. An aged bottle of St. Bernardus Sabbath.
The 700.
To 700.
700.
Oh my. Ooh.
A good kick at the aftertaste
It's almost
too.
got this, like, it goes from being this, yeah, it does have a lot of kick, and there's a little slight booziness to it.
Yeah.
Then it almost disappears into this, like, almost soda water background. Not soda water,
No.
but that sensation that you've just taken a cold drink.
See, the aftertaste for me was caramel, very defined caramel,
Caramel and chocolate.
very defined chocolate, and then the splash, you're having alcohol!
Booze!
And then it was gone.
It's very dry.
And
Look at that.
dry.
It has a nice dry finish.
Very
It's
dry
dry in the back of your throat.
Oh yeah. See, that's gorgeous. And that's really, really, really smooth. Oh wow. I'm not gonna say like West Learner 12. I said that it tastes like angels dancing on my tongue.
No angels.
No.
I don't think there's
No
any angels
angels.
dancing right now. I'm certainly hearing choir and church bells.
Dead kittens?
Dead kids. Fuck.
No.
Dead kittens go to heaven.
No, they don't. All dogs go to heaven. Kittens don't go anywhere. That's what they have. so
Don't
many
tell that to the
lives.
cats.
Don't tell that to cats.
Anyway. Man, that is one delicious beer. I love how rich that is and how smooth that is. Oh.
It
it's
is
tasty.
boozy though.
Yeah.
It is boozy. If that's the one detraction I'm going to put in it.
Yeah, that. I will agree with that. It does come off as boozy, and it does almost it.
It's
That's
boozy
probably what I'm
like
thinking
back
about,
here.
like that feeling. That feeling where it almost feels like you've had a cold drink is that alcohol burn, but in a cooling fashion. And that's what I'm getting from is this dry booziness, and it's good. I'm gonna give this a really good rating, but I'm not gonna give it as high a rating as some of the other beers that I've had. And I mean, I can still see myself giving this. It tastes great. It's got this great mouthfeel. It's got this great taste in it, but it's really
Well, what do you give it?
finish. I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
I'm giving it a 4.
I'm going to agree with Sith again, a 4.
All right.
I love quads, and because I love quads, every time I spot them, I get them. So
Yeah.
it's a very nice one, but it doesn't compare to the Trappist ones I've had.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you know what? At least it survived.
Yeah,
That was
survived.
that was the one you were worried about the most.
It,
Or the Christmas ale, or the Rochefort.
Christmas.
All right.
We'll get to that later. But this one here, a 4-5 and 2 4s.
Yep.
Still very, very positive
Very
stories.
good. I would definitely seek this out if you wanted to try it, and I would look forward to trying this again. In fact, I'm actually talking.
I'm pretty sure, we can check, it's in the top 50 on Rake Beer.
Yeah.
And there's
Can't-
a reason for that.
Yep. It tastes great. Anyway.
So out of 15, a total score of 15, it gets a 12.5.
Okay.
Just adding the numbers.
That's a pretty good thing.
It's a pretty good. It's
The human calculator. All right. Done.
yeah.
Cool. And we're not done. We'll be back with more beer. Talk to you guys later. Cheers.
Cheers.
Got plenty more to do tonight.
We're gonna get to 1,000 someday.
Yeah. That is if you want to keep drinking with us.
I'm okay with that.
You want to keep drinking with us?
I will drink with you guys as long as I can.
Me too, guys.
As long as my liver holds up. Woo!
As long as I'm still in St. John.
Yeah,
We'll worry
sure.
about that. We'll probably hit 1,000.